back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Barbados today. Today, we are doing a vlog with a difference, a video with a difference, and you'll be pleased to hear that I'm not on my own in Barbados. I did not go on holiday on my own, did I not? Well, sadly for you.
Sadly for me, I'm not on my own.
Right, so today we are going to go for a tour around where I am right now, where we're staying right now.
Just paradise.
Absolute paradise. We're going to go for a tour where we've just been in Barbados, because this is our second location in Barbados, and then we're going to go for a drive, and we're going to give you our top tips in our hire car, which is rather exciting for Barbados as well. So it's going to be a Barbados themed vlog, but first let's get to grips with our surroundings. Should we go for a little tour? Do you want to be the tour guide?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to point the camera at you now.
Beach. Beautiful beach.
Well, we can see
all
that.
The beaches.
Right. So, tell us where we are. What's the name of the hotel? Where are we right now?
At the O2 Beach Club.
Okay, that's the name of this hotel right here. And it's all of that. And it's all of that. And our room is actually up there. Room 626. It's up the top there. We'll talk about those 2 floors in a second. We're going to go for a room tour in a second, are we not?
We will indeed.
Okay, I've asked you to do a tour guide job and I've shouted over the top of you.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Just leave the pros to do their work, alright?
Okay, so where are we going then? Obviously the beach is here, and there's turtles in the water there. You can be sat on the beach.
It's amazing. You
Yeah.
can.
Good, right, fine, go. You missed something already.
Oh.
There's a swim up bar there.
There's 2 swim up bars actually.
Swimming pool.
One of them, the other one is over there, but we probably won't film too much over there because that's sort of the kid-friendly area. This is the adults only area.
Filming kids is not a vibe, I've heard. So, we've got a number of restaurants here, do we not?
This is Elements. This is where we eat our breakfast every day.
Yep.
It's also a really beautiful dinner spot, which we'll be eating there this evening. Yeah, amazing food, amazing wine. It's gorgeous.
And on top up there is a deck, so let's go up there. Next stop then, after the deck, swim up bar over there.
This area is super cute. This is where I get our iced lattes.
Iced latte. So what's amazing about this hotel, you can literally ask them for anything at any time of day and they'll just manage to sort it. It's incredible. So you don't do dairy milk?
No, so I have almond milk lattes in the morning, which is super lovely. And you can get them from here, get little snacks.
Where are we going now?
We're gonna go up to Brissa, which is a little rooftop pool.
Yep.
And with a bar up there, it's really cute.
Perfect. Security's here. How's it going?
Which is great.
Perfect. There we go. You're now a celebrity. Send me an appearance fee. Send me an invoice. Nice one, mate. Take it easy. So just one thing on the mask then. Everyone's wearing masks because that is the rules here. So any silly mask comments, it's not the same as in the UK.
Yes.
Things are slightly different over here, which is fine. Absolutely. Brits abroad. One thing as well, the keys here are on my wrist. Useful for me because I lose everything I touch. So up here then, we've got Brissa, don't know how you pronounce it, but more importantly than how you say it, is on the roof here, you've got this unbelievable rooftop pool. Wait till you see the view. So this is where we've been going and having our little drinky poos up here.
Our sunset drinks.
Look, that's chaos. Sunset's over there. It's a little bit cloudy today.
It's been amazing.
It's absolutely amazing.
We've got a little bar over here that does amazing drinks, and just through here you can get tapas.
Very nice indeed. Should we show them our room? So room tour time. Here is our room here then at O2 Beach. Do bear with, we've actually been here for a little while, so you can see some, I have these bikini around. We archive bikinis up there, and swim shorts as well are in here as well. So here we go. The bathroom actually is mental. That shower area is probably bigger than my entire apartment in London. Here goes then. It's all recently refurbed. Everything is pretty much brand new here. This phone here then, not only has it got a fancy colour screen on it, you can literally call up and pretty much ask for anything you like within reason. And the WhatsApp number as well, you can literally just WhatsApp them and they bring you up anything you like. We'll sort out literally anything in the hotel. COVID test, whatever. Got a desk there, I've been churning away. But the pièce de résistance, ladies and gentlemen, is this view out here. I've left Ianthe, by the way. She is, where is she? She's on the beach somewhere actually. I can't actually see which one it is. I think it's that one there. Then we can zoom in on her, see what she's doing down there. Hurry up, zoom. Can we zoom in on her? There she is. Anywho, what's amazing is not just obviously the incredible view, but you can also see turtles knocking around in the sea. They are enormous, some of them, and you see them riding the waves and like flipping around. In actual fact, if you ever come and stay here, if you walk down here and stand on that point and look up that way towards the other bit of the island, you can actually see the coast extends around there. You go and stand on that point down there, you can see turtles within feet just swimming around. It's honestly absolutely incredible here. I love this place. I actually wouldn't come home. It wasn't for the fact I needed to make rubbish videos about cars. I'd just stay here long term, and I'd run out of money probably in about 2 weeks. But it's incredible. But I thought I'd show you the view. And yes, because I'm male, I have mooted whether or not I could jump from the balcony into the pool. They cannot look off a balcony and look at a pool without thinking about it. Got these rocks here which prevent all the waves crashing and going absolutely mental, and there's a flag on the beach as well, according to the colour code, so you're not left to your own devices here. I think time then to go and grab Anthony off the beach, tell her to stop relaxing, and we are going to go for lunch. We're going to go and get our hire car, so come with. It's outside O2 Beach Club here, and I just want to take you to show you our amazing hire car. I've already put it on my Instagram, but I'm actually really pleased with this. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the car that we've hired, and of course, there is a car park here at the hotel. Actually, before I show you this, the bore in me wants to show you this. 1 second. As you know, I'm very environmentally conscious these days, and I love an EV. They've even got an EV charger here at the hotel. As a hotel, our room is round the front. Here we go. Here is our hire car. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where the spare wheel's gone. It was handed to me without a spare wheel, so it hasn't been pillaged whilst we've had it. I think they just take it off because tourists tend to break things, actually. So, it's a Suzuki Jimny. I've got a Suzuki Jimny once again in the garage, and no, don't worry, there isn't a clickbait video coming saying I got another Suzuki Jimny. This is our hire car. It is absolutely fantastic, and the roads here, if you've ever been here before, you'll know the roads here are a little bit bumpy, and this has been absolutely perfect so far, and it's got an all-important box, so you can just drive around cruising. It's probably the slowest car I've ever driven in my entire life. However, it's absolutely perfect for these roads. They love a little speed gun here in the north of the island, so you don't actually want to be in anything whizzy. And if you've driven here, as I say, I don't think you want anything with low profile tyres. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you about this car other than the fact I love it. And the seats are down in the back because then now we've just been carrying around luggage and whatnot. There's sand everywhere. We are Kai. Bless up. But yeah, that is exactly it. I realised at this point I haven't shown you our hotel room at Seabreeze Beach House. So, by the power of the internet, whilst we wait for our Anthony, where on earth she is, I don't know. We need to go for lunch. Let's show you our room at Seabreeze Beach House. So we stayed in room 449. That is the room key there. Coming in then, we will start with the master bedroom.
Hi.
Hello, nice and tidy for the room tour. Sorry about that.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Bathroom, toilet, going down the corridor. Got another bedroom, which has been using that for our stuff. Into the main room here. Got views actually all over the island on that side. And then when you come out, the best bit here at Seabreeze Beach House is the view. You've got Oystins, where they've got the market, the fish market and whatnot down that way. That's pretty much lively every single night, but Friday night it absolutely kicks off. And then you've got the beach down there. Water sports from there, where you can get kayaks, which we actually did, and you can also get a mini cat. You've also got a sea trampoline there as well, and there are some rooms on the right there that go out onto the sea as well. The hotel actually continues over there, and you've got one of the swimming pools there, and you've got multiple swimming pools that way as well. Right then, Jimny time. Take 4 as well.
Yes, take 4. My smile is fading.
This isn't a real one. Good. Where are we going?
We're off to lunch.
Where is that exactly?
Off to lunch.
No, it's fine. They've only seen it once. Where is that?
We are heading over to, I think I want to say Speightstown. It's called a little restaurant called Fish Pot, which we've been to before and we really like it. It's just beachfront. It's cute.
And that's on the north of the island, correct?
I believe so.
So, by this point, you will have already seen O2 Beach Club and Spa, correct? We've done a tour of the room, but that's not the only place we've been staying so far in Barbados this year. We've actually been staying at a place called Seabreeze Beach House, and you will have seen that on our Instagram probably quite some time ago now, by the time this gets edited. So Seabreeze Beach House, it's a very nice place, was it not?
It's gorgeous. Both the hotels, although they're sister hotels, they're quite different. Sorry, you'll hear. Take the second exit onto Erebor.
If you want directions as well to Fish Pot from our hotel, then you'll be able to get it from the phone.
They're sister hotels, but they're different. Different in nice ways, actually. Sort of very different types of stays. Seabreeze is very kind of chilled. They're both luxury. It's very much more sort of, I want to say, authentic. It was actually the original building was a beach house, which is really, really nice, and they've kept the original beach house and sort of built around it, but it's really, really lovely. And then the O2 is slightly more modern with a kind of, how would you describe it?
It's a bit more lively, a bit more, yeah, just a bit more modern. It's been recently renovated as well, and in fact, there's a couple of levels above our room where I believe there's a restaurant and stuff going. So by the time you guys,
and a beautiful spa.
Yes, and a beautiful spa. We actually went for a massage, but they're in the process of moving the spa across. So by the time you guys, if any of you book it, you will see what we mean. It's it'll all be done by the time you get there. But
in both places, the service has been absolutely impeccable. I mean, I was just lying on the beach this morning after my breakfast, and one of the lovely servers came over with a smoothie for me, a fresh berry smoothie, just because they learn what you like, and then they're just there, just making your stay so unforgettable.
When you turned up, you said something about you liked grapefruit juice and tequila. We went out the room to the pool or just for a stroll around. We came back and there was tequila and grapefruit juice in the room.
Yeah.
Fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. So someone had gone and found grapefruits.
A lovely bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
That's the kind of attention to detail they have here, and you get given an ambassador at the hotel who's got your WhatsApp details, and anything you need, you just pop them on WhatsApp, and they're just there. At the click of a finger. Honestly,
They're on
it's
job.
just amazing. The place is gorgeous.
There are multiple restaurants as well. Both the places, so Seabreeze and also O2 Beach Club Spa, there are multiple restaurants as well.
And they're all inclusive as well.
I've never really done the all-inclusive thing before.
All-inclusive, I've found, when I've done it before, can kind of go either way. You can either, you get there and it's like, oh, if you want a cocktail, you have to order it separately, and it's only the house wines that are included, and oh, if you want this dish, you've got to pay this extra. Whereas these two places have just been, when they say all-inclusive, it's all-inclusive. Like the house rosés, Munity, champagne.
That's been the highlight of your trip, I swear. You've not stopped banging on about the rosé.
When I said, can I have a glass of rosé, and she brought out Munity, I was like, yeah, I don't want to leave, actually.
You actually wanted just to move in.
I mean, at Seabreeze, there was bottles of, I think it was Ruinart champagne for breakfast.
Perfect.
You can help yourself to make a Bellini.
That's the thing as well, like in some places where it is all-inclusive or stuff's free, they kind of make it a bit of a process to get hold of it, but these guys cannot give you enough.
Yeah.
Really cool anyway, couldn't recommend it highly enough. I will leave, if I remember, links below to go and check out the hotels and whatnot. They're just unbelievable bunch, and if you come along, do say hello from us. So
also, if you're seeing this rain, this is just...
I don't know, it looks nice out of there actually. It will look nice out the back. It's peeing with rain in this direction.
But it hasn't been like this the whole trip. It's just showing up for this video, but...
It's always the way. So yeah, recommendations then. Restaurants for dinner then. Where have we been? We went last night to Fusion.
We went to Fusion, which is delicious. We've been there before, we really like it. It's a bit city-ish. It's not particularly authentic Barbados. But the food is great. It's got good vegan options, and it's a lovely place. Everywhere you go, or everywhere we've been lucky enough to go to, the service has been great.
It's kind of like a sushi kind of Asian vibe with like a Asian twist. Really, really nice. Very well recommended, quite expensive. Dinner for the pair of us was about 160 quid.
Yeah.
With a couple of drinks each and starters but no dessert, so
kind of
not
London
cheap.
prices.
Yeah.
I think top end here is kind of London prices.
That's why the all-inclusive thing does make sense as well, because you do kind of feel like you get your money's worth. You eat there 3 times a day, which we haven't actually been doing. We haven't been fully loading up on the all-inclusive, but you do feel like you get your money's worth, because you could do 500 quid's worth of grub a day,
I mean,
quite happily.
We're not here for so long. If we were staying at either O2 or Seabreeze for a week or 2 weeks, I would be doing whole days of just all-inclusive, because there's so many different places to eat. The food is different every day. It's delicious.
And you save some...
You say, yeah, well, it's included.
Where else have we eaten? We would recommend, we went to Lonestar. I will leave the names of these restaurants below as well, so when you come here you can check them out. Because I remember the first time we came to Barbados, you have a little Google around, you don't really... these aren't paid recommendations, by the way, no one's paying us to be nice about them, so you can actually listen to these. These are good news, yeah. Lonestar then, what's the menu like there? It's kind of a bit more Englishy, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit more classical.
It's very weird actually, it's kind of like sort of English comfort food, but in a fancy way.
There isn't quite shepherd's pie and mash on there. Actually, I think there is truffle mash.
Yeah, there is. There is mac and cheese. But when we say comfort food, it's probably one of the most expensive places here. Like, it's very expensive. Food is good, service is impeccable, views are gorgeous. Right on the beach again. We tend to only really go to places that are right on the beach, except for obviously Fusion. It's nice if you want a really, really lovely fancy dinner, you know, where you have to dress up and everything, then book into Lonestar, maybe one night of your trip.
Yeah, Bill on that came to, I'm incredibly stingy, so I like talking about money. No, I'm not, but I do like talking about money.
We find it interesting as well.
It's about 550 Barbados, which is...
You kind of half and then take a little bit more off.
So what's that, 200 quid maybe?
200 quid, 100 quid a head. Again, expensive. London prices for a fancy meal.
I mean, it's punchy London, because we didn't go mental on the cocktails.
No, that's true.
So yeah, Lonestar, quite expensive. You wouldn't want to be eating there every night for the bank account. Also, variety's great. What else? Where else have we been? We went to Seashed. Now, there's a place called Seashed that's actually amazing during the day. We've only ever been there during the day. We went last year. One of the highlights of the trip, really.
We spent a lot, because we weren't all inclusive last year, and we had friends staying in a separate hotel. So we spent a lot of time at Seashed. We'd go for lunch. You can bring your towels. Again, the beach is public, as it is everywhere in Barbados. You can either rent lounges or you can just chuck your towel down on the beach. The sea is there, it's gorgeous. It's a good spot. Vegans, loads of options. Food is really, really good. Cocktails are great. Service is amazing.
Absolutely.
We love it there.
Very good. And prices aren't that bad. It's not cheap, but it's not punchy.
What I will say about Barbados though is if you are coming here and you want to go out for lunch and dinner and everything, you have to book like weeks in advance.
You have to book
to get your organising head on.
Bring cash as well, because if you want to tip, you have to tip in cash. There's a bit of a tipping culture here, kind of from the US. It's quite close.
I wouldn't say it's as strong as the US, but
no, but you should bring some cash. And restaurants, if you tip on your card, it goes to the whole restaurant. But it's quite customary to tip your server, your guy that's or girl.
So great.
Yeah, they're so nice. They're wicked.
They really like add that kind of personal touch here. It's not just like they're polite and everything. It's like they introduce themselves. They make jokes with you. It's they're great people.
Yeah, it's a cool place. Where else have we been? Pier One. It's a place called Pier One. That's up in the north.
Pier One is my favourite place. Yeah, except there's not a hotel in Barbados.
That's a daytime place, really.
I love it there. It's amazing.
So that is up by the port. It's very quiet there. You get turtles that swim through from the port into the
Port St. Charles. It is.
You go for a little dip after your food and stuff like that. It's all quiet and segregated. You go through basically into the port, and it's all kind of private. It's very nice. Prices are quite sensible there, actually, as well.
Prices are sensible. It's got a whole vegan menu, and you can either rent towels when you're there or bring your own. And then they've got this. It's not a beach. It's just a kind of deck with a little mini pool. They have lounges if you're there early enough. Grab a lounger. Otherwise, just go for a swim with the turtles. There, it's magical.
They've got one turtle or like a few turtles that every day at a certain time they have like a commute. They come
like
through.
4 p.m.
Like 4 p.m. or something. Ask the guys there. When are the turtles? They'll tell you. They come through.
It's gorgeous.
Complete chaos. What else? Where else have we been?
I think, to be honest,
Nauru. Went to a place called Nauru. A restaurant one evening. It's like kind of sushi vibes.
I think it's quite popular here.
Yeah.
I didn't really see what the kind of beach area was like because we went when it was dark.
I liked it. I thought the guys there were really nice. We did have a bit of a confusing one because we're obviously, this isn't me saying we're famous because we're obviously not.
Are we going to go into this?
We had a pap.
I wouldn't have added this bit. Just FYI.
No, it's a funny story because ultimately we're nobodies and the pap wasted his time. So we had a pap take a photo of us on the because our table was at the front, and you can tell a pap because they've got the big cameras and whatnot. It's very obvious.
And there was probably literally like a parrot behind us, and he was a nature photographer.
There wasn't. He definitely was a pap, but I'm really, really pleased because he wasted his time.
I've never seen a pap stand so close to two people to take a picture. It was aggressive. Oh, hello.
The paps out here, if you are famous and you're watching this, I don't suspect there probably are too many A-listers watching my channel, but if you are, the paps are pretty on it out here. They will see location tags and stuff like that, and they will come to your beach, or they'll be in a position that they can see your beach. or if you go out on a boat, they'll try and work out where you are. So
Not if you're at Pier One though, they're not allowed in there.
not if you're at Pier One, but they've got long lenses. They might be able to get you. But that's a bit of advice for probably a population that doesn't watch my channel.
I'm not sure. That's a massive concern of your. They may well be.
You don't think Tom Cruise is watching my channel? Why Tom Cruise? That's a weird choice.
Sure, he's somewhere of the Paps anyway.
He's probably well aware of the Paps. Anyway, the Pap took a shot of us, and obviously it's ended up nowhere, and he's probably tried to sell the shot somewhere.
I'd love
and he's
to
been
see
laughed
it.
at.
I'm like a deer in headlights. But
I was like, are you sure? He was literally like there.
that's funny.
Anyway, perfect. That's of no relevance. Nauru, it was good. Worth checking out. Good
Yeah.
cocktails, very good cocktails,
Yeah,
and sensibly priced as well.
And the people were lovely.
Also, you would have seen on the Instagram, we went and did some off-roading with Off-Road Fury Barbados.
That was so fun.
That was an excursion organised by a hotel. They said, do you want to go off-roading on some quad bikes and whatnot and go and see some of the island,
That was
some of the wildlife?
so fun.
We said yes.
That was really, really good. And also we went on a catamaran. I've been calling it a catamaran. And Tom has been correcting.
Somewhere between like a feline meringue.
We went out on a catamaran with Cool Runnings, and that was amazing.
Again, organised by a hotel.
Yeah.
So if you want any excursions like that, just speak to the concierge people on your little WhatsApp
And
thing.
they'll help you.
And they'll help you sort it out.
But that was, that was
Unreal.
amazing. We like jumped in, and there was just turtles, big turtles everywhere, rays.
Literally just hooning around underneath.
Yeah.
They take you to shipwrecks, tell you the history of the shipwrecks. You love a submerged shipwreck.
I have a massive phobia, and let me just tell you, it's called submechanophobia, and it's not uncommon. And if I see any kind of like machinery underwater, even like, I know it's not machinery, but like anchors or like looking up at the bottom of a boat, it gives me a panic attack. So
Yep, I can vouch for that. I've seen many of those in my
I
time.
tried it last year. I jumped in, I put my head under, and looked at the shipwreck and couldn't breathe. And then I thought this year, you know what, just get it together. Jumped in, put my little snorkel on, put my head under, and then just couldn't. My heart just, I don't know what it is. It makes me choke up. So I
Borderline had a seizure. We had to get you out, didn't we?
Yeah.
I went and had a look. It's good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a real. There's two shipwrecks here, and they're real kind of like.
One's modern, one's vintage.
Yeah, must see things if you like that kind of thing. I think there's a lot of amazing wildlife around them.
Yeah, it was absolutely brimming with fish, and they were just like feeding them and causing chaos. So
Yeah.
really would recommend that. It's nice. It breaks up the kind of, not the monotony of being on a beach, but you know, beach holidays a little goes a long way, I find.
I could sit on a beach for 2 weeks.
I know you could. I couldn't. I just, yeah, I lose my marbles doing that.
Oh, so my one beef I have with Barbados is I am desperate to see a monkey. Okay?
Right.
I have been here for a month last year.
Weeks this time round.
Weeks this time round. Have I seen one monkey? And at Seabreeze, apparently in the morning, in the car park area, if you're up sort of around 6 AM, which is probably where I went wrong, there's like mummy monkeys with their babies up in the trees, which is just incredible. And I would have loved to have seen that.
Reportedly.
But I'm a lazy cow, so. But yeah, there's lots of nature reserves here, which actually, if we were staying longer, I would love to go visit. There's one near us, which is called, I want to say it's Gramercy Hall,
Yeah.
which has flamingos, and I want to say little like warthogs and monkeys and stuff, which will be
Perfect.
amazing. And then I think there's a bigger one over the other side of the island, which you can tag.
Yeah.
But what I love about Barbados as well, and the people here, is they really care about the animals.
Yeah.
There's,
They do.
no straws in either hotel, not even paper straws because of turtles. I just love that. I love how much they care. They've got an RSPCA here. They care about the street dogs.
There's very few street dogs. I don't think I've seen any.
And when I asked someone, I said, why are there no street dogs? They said it's because everybody has dogs. And they said, if you don't have a dog, you just go to the local RSPCA and you just pick up a dog. You take it home with you. They love dogs. They've got quite strict animal cruelty laws here. Anyway, that's irrelevant. And I think if you're looking to travel somewhere where the people are just divine, Barbados is the place you want to go. I've never met a friendlier bunch of people.
And also safety-wise, I get a little bit paranoid when I go away, don't I?
A little bit.
I usually don't. I try not to bring like valuable stuff away.
I've been
and
away with Tom before, where the cleaners are not even allowed to come and service the room in the day because Tom is so paranoid.
Yeah, I don't want my stuff getting nicked. I'm like a massive paranoid person to the point where we've been posting out here. We're not here Like, we haven't been here when we've been posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably back in the UK by the time we're posting. Like, I'm so paranoid about everything and safety. But this place is, obviously there's problems in every country, but this place is generally extraordinarily safe.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't advise coming away with, you know, an absolute ton of valuables, but you just don't hear horror stories like you do in London. People aren't kind of street robbed, really. I haven't heard of any of it.
No.
We did a lot of research online looking into the crime statistics. You just feel so safe, and tourists are just really kind of, they're not hated. Like, the Brits here aren't hated like they are in other places in the world. Like, we haven't ruined it yet either. There's quite a nice balance.
People are so welcoming here.
Yeah, it's cool. So we're gonna get to Fish Point anyway. We're gonna end the video there, I think. It's a little rundown. Hopefully I found clips for everything we've spoken about, or at least some still images, so you can see what we've been talking about. And I've remembered to get enough B-roll whilst we've been going throughout our trip. Fingers crossed. Right, thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'll leave all the details to Seabreeze Beach House and also O2 Beach Club and Spa below, as well as all the restaurant recommendations that we have put forward. There are other restaurants like Tides and Paul Owen's as well as a restaurant, and various, La Cabane.
Oh, La Cabane's great.
La Cabane as a daytime food spot, that was actually my favourite. La Cabane absolutely slaps. Would really recommend that. Again, book. But I'll leave all the details below, and hopefully that's useful. If you come to Barbados, go and check it out, and make sure you stay in one of the hotels.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're
you
brilliant.
will not regret it.
Can't go wrong. Get a car as well.
Yeah, little chimney.
Get a car. This was what? How much was this a week, roughly?
I want to say
a few hundred quid?
No, it's about 600 quid.
A week?
Yep.
Good. Okay, fine.
You're welcome.
This is... Jimny's been great as well. It's automatic. It's fantastic. I really like it. But get a car as well. And then you can just travel around the island. Don't do the taxi thing because it's a bit... We did it before last year. You got to pay in cash and stuff. It's just a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
And then you've got to pre-order it before you finish your meal and try and work out when you want to leave. It's just boring. Just get a car. Yeah, good. That's that. All the details will be below. But thank you very much for watching this little travel vlog. Vloggeroo.
Hey.
Travel content. Check us out.
Vloggers.
Yeah, it's about as smug as influencing gets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Holiday vlogs, but hopefully that's helpful, and I'll see you all very soon. Any final words?
Nope.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.